is mildly insulting, but oh, you want to hear about Avacyn Restored and why that happened? So, Innistrad is a pretty spooky place. There's monsters there. There's ghosts, there's vampires, there's werewolves, whatever. Soren, who's from there, this is stupid, sexy Soren, he doesn't like how spooky it is. It wants it to just be a little bit safer, partially because he realizes that his people need to eat humans, and if all the humans go extinct because it's too spooky, his people go extinct. So he's like, I'm going to come up with some angels. He literally invents Avacyn. This is like old Walker status. They can like do whatever they want. So he makes an entire god being who basically starts acting as like Jesus Christ. She's got a little symbol. It protects people from the demons and the devils and everything that's bad. So she goes around for hundreds of years just locking people in bad person jail. That's called the Hell Vault. It looks like this. It's actually made out of a shard of the moon because the moon in Innistrad is also very good at locking things in it. Sometimes the wrong things get locked in that. For instance, stupid sexy Soren here locked not as dumb sexy Nahiri in the Hell Vault when she was mad at him for kind of not paying attention to the Eldrazi attacking her plane. They have a fight. Soren kind of stabs her into the Hell Vault. She gets trapped in the Hell Vault. She's there for a while. Avacyn's still trapping people, but Avacyn also gets accidentally stuck in the Hell Vault because she fights Grizzlebrand, this guy, also a person who owns Liliana's contract, and he gets locked in. He gets locked in the Hell Vault, but when he does, he grabs Avacyn and pulls her in. So now, Innistrad, Jesus Angel, is stuck in the Hell Vault along with all these demons and Nahiri, and it allows all the monsters to go crazy. In the meantime, Liliana, now with Veil, wants to kill Grizzlebrand real bad. He's one of the 4 demons she made an immortal deal pact with, whatever. She's trying to kill him. So she kind of threatens the entire plane with an army of zombies, forcing Thalia to use whatever magic is left that Thalia has from Avacyn to open the Hell Vault. She has that ability. And she does it. She opens the Hell Vault. All of the angels and demons that Avacyn got accidentally trapped in this little jail released into the world. Avacyn's back. That's great. And so that gives all the humans the ability to fight the monsters back. It also means Grizzlebrand is back, which it would be bad other than the fact that Liliana just gets to murder him. And she does. She murders Grizzlebrand. Grizzlebrand's dead. This does create one small itty-bitty problem, is that Nahiri was locked in the Hell Vault for a very long time, long enough to get very mad about it, and to really hate Soren a lot. Genocidally a lot. That's a story for another video. If you want that, comment below that you want that video. But Soren makes a lot of mistakes. He's a sad man.
Also, I'm pointing to the fact that TikTok might be banned in 9 days. I'm posting some of my most popular videos. This one video is like specifically good for Innistrad, which Innistrad Remastered is coming out like right now. So preview, comment with your favorite Innistrad card, sharing this, and then also please follow me on other platforms, Instagram, Blue Sky, and YouTube being the best 3. Say hi to Ash. Say hi, Ash. Hi. All right, follow and enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, remember that last time when Nahiri was let out of the Hell Vault? That was maybe a mistake. So last time on Innistrad, Liliana opened the Hell Vault. This was probably a good thing. But as a ramification, a previous student and friend and compatriot of Soren, Nahiri, was let out of the Hell Vault. And she was unhappy because in the interim of her being locked in the Hell Vault, Soren let the Eldrazi out on Zendikar, her home plane, where she was promised that they would protect Zendikar from the Eldrazi. So, in the meantime, things are getting spooky on Innistrad. Little weird, pointy things are showing up. Just like everywhere. Just pointy things pointing right here in the Drown Yard. Also, things are getting unnecessarily goopy. Too much goop. It's a goopy place now. It's bad. And this is gross, but that goop, it's getting on people. People are becoming the goop. And at the same time, the angels are getting scary. Avacyn, our angel Jesus, went from being everyone's protector to real angry, just mad and murdering people. This is true for most of the other angels. Just collectively, the angels start becoming really scary. Like if you've seen Doctor Who and the Don't Blink thing, just that type of business, but with regular angels. So our boy Jay shows up. He's got a new cool trench coat. He looks great. It's a sick coat. Look how good it looks. So our boy Jace, he's investigating. He's like, I'm going to figure this out. There's a mystery here. And like a good investigator, goes to resident book nerd Tomio and is like, hey, you also know things, so he'll help me on this. At the same time, stupid, sexy Soren is angry, sad Soren is also trying to figure out what's going on in his home plane. He goes to his house and it's messed up. Someone did, all of his friends are locked in rocks. And just in general, like, gravity no longer is doing the right things. It's not going down anymore. Eventually, Jace and Tomio start figuring stuffing out and just bam! Avacyn attacks, they're at a church, Avacyn's attacking, everything's going bad. Until Soren shows up, and in one of the more tragic, sad moments in Magic, is forced to kill his basically daughter for being now evil. This is about when we learned that all those evil rocks are Nahiri. It's Nahiri is causing all of this in revenge. Because all those rocks pointing to here in the Drowned, they're summoning a thing. That thing being Emrakul, who shows up and is terrifying. And when I say terrifying, I mean the most horrifying story in Magic history, which is including the story of Gisela. Notice the spaghetti hair. And Bruna forming the combined human Brazilla. It's actual nightmare fuel. Looks like we're part 2 and
Reminder, make sure to follow me on other platforms because this could all be going away. Thanks.
Previously on Innistrad, Nahiri was unhappy, and that was because Soren didn't protect her home plane and then stabbed her and locked her in a hell vault for hundreds of years. Nahiri escaped. She found out that the Eldrazi had decimated her plane, which is the plot of the first and second Zendikar sets, and decides to get revenge on Soren specifically. And she did this by summoning Emrakul. She doesn't mess around. So yeah, things are looking bad. The angels that were protecting everyone are now melded into a giant, crazy monstrosity. An entire town became house-moving spaghetti monster. This art was created. It's gross, stop looking. Tentacles are just popping out of animals, and Eldrazi just exploded out of a boar. That's what the merge mechanic is about. And understandably, Soren is sad and mad about this. So he gets all the rest of the vampires and is like, we're going to go fuck Nahiri up because revenge. We don't think we can beat Emrakul, but we can beat her. That's not as true as you would think it would be. Nahiri is very angry and uses that anger to bring a bunch of pain onto Soren, kills all of his friends, and keeps fighting him, and eventually just locks him into a big rock. That's not on a card, which I'm sad by. That should happen, but yeah, it's a meme. He gets put into a rock. Here's an example of what it looks like. He's over here in this art. Ignore that. Pretend that's Soren. In the meantime, Jace was like, hey, buddies, we got to fight these people. Gatewatch showed up. They're unifying with Innistrad to help fight all the bad guys. Bad interdimensional things. Bad interdimensional things that are melded other things together and are tentacly. Speaking of mergy tentacle things, this is actually the first card we ever got to preview. Whispers of Emrakul. It's Delirium Hymn to Torok. Had to layer the humble brag in. So Nahiri and Soren are fighting. Nahiri is really just getting everything she wants, which is just massive devastation on Innistrad and putting Soren in a block of stone. So she goes away. Liliana shows up. She's like, wait a second, I don't want my home destroyed because all of these bodies aren't bodies and I need bodies for zombies. So here's an army. She straight up fights Emrakul. They're going to battle with each other. Which is actually what happened in the Pro Tour that was associated with this. Emrakul and Liliana were the two made decks of the Pro Tour that faced in the final round. Emrakul eventually needed to be banned, which is exactly what they did. Tamio, who's good at moon stuff, was like, wait, the Hell Vault from before, that was locking people into it, and that was a part of the moon. What if we put Emrakul into the moon? Which they did. That's where Emrakul is right now. Emrakul's in the moon on Innistrad, if you were wondering. As far as Brazilla's fate, Sigarda had to murder her sisters. It was really sad. She was unhappy about it. We're all sad about it. But she's the new Avacyn, though, protecting humans.